Hi there, Spitfire here with GameMode 5. Today we are talking about the question, how do I make channel art? More specifically, within our series, how do I make consistent channel art? In order to do this, we will have to jump onto the desktop. Now that we're at home on our desktop, let me show you the most important thing. The program that you're familiar with is the one that is going to do you the best job. For instance, I use Inkscape for most of my thumbnails. Now, it's not one that's widely used, but it's one that I know how to use. So I am going to go ahead and open an existing copy of something I've worked on previously. Okay, here we go. Assets 1. We're going to open this. Now, as we zoom out, you can actually see that I've been working on some assets with the GameMode 5 logo and some other assets from an animation test that we've done previously. Now, as you can see, I've cropped it. I've placed in the GameMode 5 logo here and taken it from a screenshot off of my desktop. Now, there are also a few other things here. As you can see, I've done something similar here on a smaller scale. And then there's this curious little guy here. Now this is just a GameMode 5 logo. However, there's also a tool that I've been using recently, hidden right here on the page. Now, what is this? Well, it's hard to tell at the moment, but it's actually a white oval that I use quite often on my gaming channel. Now, using this white oval, I can export thumbnails with a common theme, being that white oval. I can also place a logo over it, just like that. There are many things I can do with this. This is the theme that I use on my gaming channel. I just simply find a thumbnail that I would like to use, an action shot, place my little square here that makes things look like an oval, and there we go. I have an action shot. That was easy. Now, there are other programs you can use, such as GIMP or Photoshop, and those work just as well as this does. This is just one that I happen to know how to use. There are also web-based solutions that you can use, such as one that's being worked on by AnyTV and the Freedom staff. This will be added to the description once it is usable and complete. The important part to realize about channel art is the fact that it has to be consistent. Now, consistency can mean many things. It just depends on what it means to you. Let's jump to my gaming channel and we can discuss this further. Alright, from here you can actually see a few common themes. First off, the white oval that we saw earlier I use on most, if not all, of my thumbnails. The reason is that I use those as a unifying theme for all of my content. Someone sees that oval, they know it's mine. You can also do the same with just a white bar, or really any colored bar. It's just a matter of what is yours. You can also do this on a series by series basis. For instance, you can see here my series on finding Minecraft server IPs does not have that, or my portal. This is just a small taste of how you can use this to your advantage. It's also important that you unify your themes with your channel art with either your brand or your content. As you can see here, this is actually an older version of my channel art, as it still has the logo from my previous network. However, you can see that in the background, well, that's Netherrack, because I do play a lot of Minecraft. Many things could be added here, but it's very simple, it's very clean. Just remember, either play towards your brand, like I've done here with my logo, or play towards your content. That is the key. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I would like to make a special note that you don't always have to use the exact same template for every single thumbnail, or even in a series. However, recurring themes help notify your audience that not only is it your video, but that it has certain elements that they're familiar with. Familiarity is a huge key to consistency. For instance, on my gaming channel, I tend to talk about drinking Pepsi Max quite a bit. I also tend to talk about my vaping lifestyle, as I have quit smoking traditional cigarettes. So these are things that may make their way into a thumbnail some way, somehow. I hope that this has been helpful. If it has, leave a like. Till next time, I'm Spitfire with GameMode 5. Like, subscribe, comments please.